Alright, getting back into Hero Coliseum once more, we have yet another suggestion by Vegeta Ultra Instinct, and I thought for this one we could change up who we could fight some more. And we're gonna go after Cooler Final Form, Janemba, and Kid Buu to test the deck out. And the deck he suggested was base, I think, speed slash attack Bardock, and then, oh wait, no, it's the speed variant. Okay, it's a speed variant of base Bardock, and then speed Super Vegito, the speedy version of Future Gohan, attack Future Trunks, and attack Big Bang Vegeta. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. And this Future Trunks figure is actually very, very good as an 0-1 figure. I have a deck that involves him as an 0-1 figure as well. And he's just been very, very beneficial to that team. I feel like this figure is slept on somewhat, so I would recommend putting him on your team. And I think we're going to play it safe this turn. You know, that's not exactly safe, so let's actually do this. Okay. I was worried about whether or not he was going to stack figures up on either the right or the left, but thankfully I had nothing to worry about. And if you hear the fan in the background, I apologize. I just had some delicious, delicious spaghetti that I cooked, so just a little bit warm. Gonna need that on right now. I'm actually in the middle of doing a bunch of things really quick before I go to sleep here. I slept pretty much all day today and didn't wake up till like friggin' 8 p.m. Thankfully, I feel much, much better now. Like, all of the sick that I was dealing with is pretty much all gone. So thankfully I have that. I can go to work tomorrow and won't have to worry about anything. And I'm surprised that the cooler there did not die. Well, then again, he did have quite a bit of HP, but still, this is a very, very strong figure. It just surprised me that he managed to still live. And yeah, we're not gonna risk it. We're gonna do this, I think, now. A very, very interesting team suggestion by Vegeta Ultra Instinct here. I'm a fan of it myself, just for how quick it is. And I like that his suggestion here is a bit more unique than most figures and most decks you'll see nowadays in the meta. And I have no problem testing out this deck either, because you know me, I've long quit PvP. I've stopped it entirely, and it's actually quite relaxing to just sit back and test out your folks' recommended deck suggestions and some free battles. Also trying to keep it down somewhat. Our roommate is trying to sleep, and my brother is working on a college group project, where unfortunately it looks like he's being tasked with doing most of the work, and I can't stand it when people do that. It's like, do you want to succeed or not? Because, yeah, you're probably going to get an easy A if the one guy in your group does all the work, but when it comes to you getting that job that you've sought after, you're not going to know what to do for a lot of it. Or at least a good portion of it. So, I don't know, it just doesn't really make much sense to me. It's kind of scummy in my opinion, too, to do that to people. If I were in his position, I would probably just do my share and that's it. And be like, no, you guys wanted an easy A? I mean, if you're not going to do your portion, I'm going to take you all down with me. But anyway. Moving on, that was a fairly easy battle of Cooler, all things considered. I gotta make this one a bit quick too. I still gotta go get my laundry from next door and put that away. And then shower and get to bed here. I live at like a apartment complex, so we don't really have our own washing machines in our building. We have to go next door to do laundry, which is kind of a bummer, but it's not that big a deal. It has to get done either way. And right off the bat, I'm going to run a 3-lane setup here. Because I want to get rid of that Janemba as soon as possible, because his posing skill is incredibly annoying. And I get screwed over on the wheel. Thank you so much, game. Thank you. Seriously, I hate it when it does that. But thankfully, all my figures somehow lived. Counterattack, please. Thank you. Heal me that much at least. Like, I cannot stand it when the wheel screws you over like that. I even outsped him and everything, and just was not getting the rolls I needed. Well, thankfully, I got rid of 2 of his figures. And unfortunately, my Big Vegeta here is locked in place, but I'm going to use that as an opportunity to shield Bardock here. And then what I think I'll do to play it safe is back him up with Trunks. I also need to look out for my Master HP when I can. So, you know, don't want to take too much damage. And I outspeed his team, so that Gogeta is going to give a 10% defense boost to everybody, which kind of sucks, but I should be able to still get a kill on Gotenks here, hopefully. And again, I just want to stress just how good I think this deck is, because a couple of the figures on this team you don't really see used anymore, so very cool suggestion, Vegeta Ultra Instinct. I like it. And I didn't really go over it at the beginning, but I have Ultimate Gauge down every turn on 3 figures because I had the Ultimate Gauge up turn 5 on Bardock, and then I just didn't really know what else to slap on Vegeta, so just to be safe, I gave him Ultimate Gauge down every turn as well. And forgive me for going silent for a bit there. I think my roommate may have just woken up, so I was just seeing whether or not I woke him up. Hopefully not. I'll get a bit closer to compensate for that. Yeah, I hate accidentally waking people up, because no one likes it when they get woken up. Unless it's, you know, an emergency situation in which that's more understandable. Or if you know someone's just concerned about you. And I can actually relate to to that last one because my brother and I had a small incident where I was going out to visit my dad out of state, and our power went out that day. And he only sent me a few text messages, and I only got like a couple calls from both him and our mom. And I kind of freaked out on him, which was not cool, but thankfully we're past that now and we're all good. And I think we're gonna run this setup. I forgot where Kid Boo's. Okay, so that's the right choice then. And hopefully I should be able to kill Kid Boo without any issues. I mean, he's pretty squishy, so hopefully. Oh, come on. 57 HP. Well, at least I got a counterattack. Counter, please. Thank you. I mean, I think I'm going to kill either way, but still, doesn't hurt. Because I would argue that Kid Buu, even in today's meta, is still a really good and underlooked figure. Because if you know what you're doing, and you can land kills with him, you can keep building up his attack by 1,000 each turn. And that, to me, is just really crazy. And then to play it safe, we're gonna do this next. Put Bardock there. Let's do this setup. Okay, yeah, that was the right move because Majin Buu there, the fat one, is more tank than anything, so he's not gonna do too much damage to my master. And hopefully my Bardock will be okay this turn. I don't know, he might take quite a bit of damage though. Counter attack, please. Thank you. See, if I had known that I was going to get a counter attack, I could have put Vegeta on the right, but, you know, as I and other people have stated time and time again, I really think that the devs need to go back and tweak what determines a counterattack, because there's just so much RNG to this game, where a lot of the matches are decided before they even start. And I'm not a big fan of how that goes, because I've seen it happen to Rock and Robo a lot, I've seen it happen to Mugs a bunch. And it's even happened to me, and that's another reason why I quit. I really don't like RNG. Give me a sec here, I'm cleaning up my screen real fast. Oh, you know what, I should probably pause it. There we go. Yeah, I would recommend that if anyone wants to safely clean their screen, do it with a microfiber cloth. And you don't even need to spray anything on your PC, or even really put the microfiber cloth in the laundry. Just give it a good shake. And it doesn't harm your monitor at all. It's really, really safe, so... Anyway, I would recommend that if you've got a PC monitor or a laptop, you go and do that. It's good on TVs as well. And let's wrap this up, because I gotta go get laundry here and shower and all that good stuff and get to bed here. And Jesus, this is a very, very speedy team. Pretty good, all things considered. Even the attack's not terrible either. And there should be a one-shot. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. Thank you. And I don't expect this to be a one-shot because it's pretty tanky. But the counter will ensure it. Thank you. And that is game. Very good. Well, that's going to do it for that next suggestion by Vegeta Ultra Instinct. Thank you again very much for that suggestion. That was a very, very good one. And I hope you all enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.